Hello friends, today we are going to talk about how to use ScreenFlow as an action button in Salesforce case object record page in the highlight panel, and on clicking on this button, agents can directly close the case. So we'll be going to create a ScreenFlow in which I'll be adding update records element through which we can directly update the case record page based on the record ID passed, right? So in the last video, I have talked about how we can do using out of the box configurations using the action update record action type, and on clicking on this case, like this is a configured case action type of update record, and on clicking on this close a case button in the highlight panel, we can directly close the case using the predefined field values and update the case record to the respective status. Like for case reason, we can update equipment design and update the case status to closed automatically whenever the button has clicked, right? So we are going to do the same using the ScreenFlow instead of using the update record action type, since there are lots of limitations like showing like some guided information we can achieve using the guided flow we can achieve using that ScreenFlow, right? So let me just go to the setup, and I'll just going to create a flow. I'll just simply search for flows, and let me create a new flow. And on this, under this screen automations, we can just simply select screen flow, and in here first I'll just create a new resource as variable, and which would be record ID. This will be passed, and the data type should be text, and it should be available for input, right? So I'll just click on done, and we can directly update the record like using this update records element. And let me just provide the label as update the case status and reason, and we can use this one like specify conditions to identify records and set field values individually. In the object, we can simply search for case, and how to find that, like based on this case standard field value case ID, we are going to, which is the nothing but the ID field, standard ID field, which will be needs to be equals to the record ID that will be passed into the screen flow from the UI record page. And based on the case we will be getting, we will going to update the case status to closed, and we are going to update the case reason as well to like feedback, right? So this is how we can just simply use the update record element to update the case record. And let me just save the flow, then we will be adding fault paths and some screen flows to add display messages on successful creation, like updation of the case record, right? So let me just provide the name as invoke screen flow from action, and let me just simply save the flow. First we can add a fault path. So if any error happen while updating the records, then we want to track it down, right? So let me just click on add element, and we can just simply add a screen element, and in here we can just provide the label as error screen. And under these search components, we can simply search for display text, and I'll be just drag and drop into this screen. And let me just show provide the API name as error for this display text element. And in here in the inserted resource, we can just search for the global variable flow, and under the flow we can find this fault message, right? So in the fault message, it will just store the error message if that happened while updating the record, right? So we can just simply increase the font a little bit, and we are just good to go. Or we can make the font like color as red as well, and let me just click on done. So this is how we can just add the fault path, and if the record got updated successfully, then also we want to show a message, right? So then we want to, again we can add a screen flow, screen success, And in here, let me just again add a display text. So let me just provide the success message like case record has been updated successfully. So this is the message we want to provide after updating the case record, and we are just good to go and save the flow, and we can just simply activate the flow, right? So now I'll just go to the case object manager again, and in here in the button actions I will just create a new action, right, to refer the screen flow. So I'll just in the action type I'll just select the flow, and in the flow we just need to search for our flow like invoke screen flow from action. This is the flow that we are just now created, and in here let me just provide the label as close case screen flow, or let me just provide flow to hide since there is already same button action with the same name available using that update action type. So that is why I'm just providing a different names to identify that it is invoking and screen flow. So let me just save the action, and now we just need to go to the lightning record page, and we just need to edit the page to add the newly created action. So in the highlight panel, we just need to click on the highlight panel, and in the on clicking on add action, we can just simply search for invoke. Is not showing. Let me just refresh the page once. Still it's not showing. Let me just go to the action again, edit object. Okay, the button name is close a case flow, right? Not that screen. Okay, let me just search it, close a case flow, and we got the action, and let me just click on done, and let me just save. And also let me just drag it to the top, and let me save again. So our changes got saved. Let me just go to the case record page and refresh the page, and we can see that the case this action button is available. And let me just update the case status to like working, to test that scenario, right? So currently the case status is working, and the case reason is equipment design. So we are going to just click on this close a case screen flow, and we can see that the case record has been updated successfully. This message we are seeing since update record element updated the case record page and showing this success screen, right? And if any error happens, like it will show the error message in here using that flow fault message element, right? So I'll just click on finish, and we can see that the case status got updated successfully to closed, and the case reason that we have provided in the flow is set as feedback, right? So this is how we can use the screen flow to update the record very quickly. So that's all for today's demo. I'll be uploading more tutorials on Salesforce, Omni Studio and Data Cloud topic. So please stay tuned, and if you like this video, please do like, share, subscribe my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.